just thought I'd make a little video on, what to do when you're not really sure if your puppy is sick. Teddy woke up this morning and he refused his breakfast, and I thought, oh, it's okay, he's not hungry, and we took him for his first walk, and we came back and I offered him food and all the other dogs ate, and Teddy just backed off and went, yeah, I don't want that. So, I got quite concerned because Teddy's a really good eater. And then we came back and he just seemed really, really tired and flat and lackluster. Though, to be fair, the other dogs felt the same, and Teddy's had a very busy week. So, mid-afternoon, I offered him food and he just couldn't even be asked to sniff at it. So I let him have a good long sleep, and I took his temperature, which was normal. I checked his eyes, and the sclera weren't yellow or red, they were normal coloured, and I looked in his ears, and I checked in his mouth, and I felt his body all over. There was no pain, there was nothing I could feel to be concerned about. Having said that, I'm not a vet, so I felt his tummy, but I wouldn't really know what to feel for. He had a poop this morning, he's been drinking water, so that was good. So I thought, well, I'll just pop into the garden and see if he follows me, and he did, and he was wandering around, picking at pieces of grass, and I thought, oh, good, that's good. He's what vets call BAR, bright, alert, reactive. If your dog is bright, alert, and reactive, then clearly he's not sick. Now, I'm looking at a puppy who definitely isn't sick. So, after having thoroughly panicked his owner, sorry, Kate, but I was a little worried about him. After all, he's a puppy and he isn't my dog, so the responsibility is way bigger when it's not your dog. So I've come into the basement and I've strewn a handful of kibble on the floor, and Teddy's been yumming it up, and he suddenly got his play drive back. So this is a dog that's fine. A good test of how yucky your dog feels is offer him food. If he doesn't take food in a frightening situation, it means he's really scared. Scared animals don't eat. And if you offer him food or a treat and he doesn't take it, then he's definitely not feeling well. But I think Teddy just stuffed his face yesterday, and he was quite tired, and he just thought, So, but this is not an unhealthy dog, so I made this partly for Kate as well, to reassure you, actually, Teddy's definitely not sick. That's not a sick puppy, that. So that's a relief. Because there are always those moments where you think, is my dog sick or not? So here's some techniques. Feel your dog's body all over and look for his reaction. If you're feeling down his leg, you get to the elbow and he winces or pulls away from you, then he's got pain there. If he's not eating, wait 4 hours and offer again. Check for things like diarrhea. Is he drinking? Is he weeing? Look for things like bright, alert, reactive. This is a dog that's bright, alert, reactive. Because I used to go through this with thru. She would just be kind of sometimes just lethargic and lackluster, and I think, is there something going on with this dog? They can't say to me, look, I've got a headache, or, my foot is sore, or they can't tell you. You have to look at their behavior. And my acid test with Rue and Sadie was always, if I thought they were just lackluster and not themselves, is I would take them to Beaumont Park, which has a very high population density of squirrels, and I happen to know both dogs love chasing squirrels. So we'd get to Beaumont Park and both of them would hair off after squirrels, and I think, good, not sick. But again, you look in their mouth. Is there anything stuck between their teeth? Is the tongue the right colour? Pull down their eyelids a bit and think, are they yellow? Are they very red? Are they just normal colour? Is there any discharge off the ears? Is the tummy distended? There are a lot of little tests you can do. So this, bringing Teddy down into the garden, I felt a bit mean because he was in a deep sleep and I quite wanted to let him sleep, because he looked really tired, and the other dogs were all, it's mid-afternoon, it's when they normally sleep. But I thought I'll pop down into the garden and see if he follows, and he did. And clearly this is not a sick puppy. So it's okay, Kate, you can relax now, take a deep breath. I'm so sorry I worried you, but, it's bad enough when it's your own dog. When it's somebody else's dog, you want to be twice as careful. But this is definitely not a sick puppy at all. You little tinker, you had me worried there. Hello, Sadie. Hello, Roo. Hello, Lucy. And this is why he's tired. Him and Lucy just play and play and play. I'm going to have to just pull her off him more often. Lucy, it's enough. So again, he keeps going back for more, so I don't think he's bothered. He's probably just tired, you know. Because Lucy's playing with him much more like two puppies than a mom and a child. Play with me, play with me, play with me, play with me some more. And I have to say he's absolutely loving it, but I'm not too surprised he's knackered. Lucy, it's enough. Again, this looks awful, but when there's no whining, nobody's getting hurt. In fact, Teddy had Lucy's ear there. And can you see he's going to go back for more in a minute? I'm amazed that Roo hasn't once told Teddy off, even though Teddy has in fact jumped on Roo. Nobody's allowed to jump on Roo, so she's really mellowing in her old age. Sadie's being a bit stroppy with him, but she is in season. I think once she's neutered, things will get better. So I hope this has given, you know, everybody on Berridge puppies some ideas on some of the little things you can think about or test for when you're not sure if your puppy needs the vet or not. I posted a little thing on Berridge puppies on, you know, how to take your puppy's temperature and what the normal temperature is, and it really isn't difficult at all. I wrapped Teddy up in a towel, I lifted his tail, I took his temperature. He just lay there feeling okay about it. Lucy, that's enough. Lucy, it's enough. Lucy, sit. Lucy. Can you see I'm walking towards her? When I walk towards her, that's quite a dominant sit. That will generally get your dog to sit. Sit. Good dog. Yes, you're a clever girl. Good girl. Thank you, Lucy. Okay. I think that's it. Yep, that's not a sick puppy.